Hi guys, Frank here again with yet another glorious video. The Villages had released the Village of Moultrie Creek Veranda Homes West. The Verandas West. So I'm kind of out here attempting to try to find them. Once they release them, that means it should be safe for your vehicles to come in. And I'm trying to capture these. Look like they're going to be off of Very Loop. Off of Bar Boulevard, I think it is. And here in the Village of Moultrie, this is like close to the Villages High School, which is a charter school for the Villages. And these veranda homes are surrounded by designer homes, which are the same thing as verandas. Verandas are designer homes. They just have privacy fences. So, but they have released these for sale. And it's supposed to be called, you know, Moultrie Creek Verandas West. And I am coming off of Very Loop onto Kim Porter. I know the sun is like right there. Kim Porter Way. And I'm in the car. I'm gonna roll my window down. It doesn't seem to be windy this morning. I thought we'd come by out here on a Sunday morning again. And I realize I do a lot of, you know, villa homes, especially patios. So I get requests for some new verandas. Veranda homes are designer homes, they just come with privacy fences, which are really good if you have pets. You know, you need to let them run out and play, do their business or what have you. It's nice and quiet out here, with the exception of an occasional crow. So we're gonna try to ride around the whole thing here. We're gonna be riding on the, you know, get the outside of the neighborhood, and then we'll flip, capture everything on the inside. Now these verandas, as many of the designer homes, not all, depending on the model and all that, these are stucco homes. Now does that mean it's builder block or precast walls, concrete walls? I'm not sure. I'm thinking perhaps precast walls, which are concrete walls, precast, pre-made. They come in on these weird trailers, and that's just the quickest way to get the houses up, to get the framing done. I'm gonna stop right here. There's a retention pond. Let's go take a look at this retention pond. Absolutely beautiful out here, guys. Oh, it's a beautiful sunrise. Oh, yeah, sunrise. The weather is perfect. Perfect temperature. There's a breeze going. It's just absolutely amazing out here this morning. It's quite a large retention pond. It goes all the way back. Trying not to show the fat man in the camera. The sun's right behind me. That off in the distance, that's the Villages High School football stadium. That's the bleachers right over there. That's how close you are to the high school. So you're going to be sitting out here and you're going to be able to hear the football games and all the cheering and stuff going on. Probably the band is too, as well, which are pretty cool. I do like bands. Nice large retention pond. Now, is there an alligator out here or two? I don't know. I'm sure there probably is. But you're going to get a lot of birds, waterfowls, some people will call them. So this is going to be the view. But I say that's going to be a view, but you know what? These homes have fences. You know, they've got these. So yeah, you're going to be able to get some view. I can see right here. They get these metal fencings right here. Probably aluminum, tin or something. And fencing, but when it's got a water view, you're gonna get this. So this house however you set it up, that's your back lanai of this particular house right here. And you get this sod and you're gonna be able to come out. You're gonna look right at the postal station for Moultrie Creek right here. As you can see right here, let me see that sign. So you're gonna get a lot of activity here. That's gonna be the view for the back of this house. So whoever buys this home, if you're sitting out right here, you're gonna get to look out. Okay, but if it was me, I tell you what I would do. I'd set something up, maybe a bird cage, an extended thing here, big concrete pad, and have an outside view, and you can get a great look on this side. That's probably what I would do, because you're gonna be slightly obstructed. So if you got some imagination, you can imagine what you can do here and have a great water view. Just an idea. It's clouding up. There's a lot of clouds rolling in this morning. I don't know if we're expecting rain today or not, but I'm going to enjoy it this morning. And we're going to get back to looking at the houses. This one right here is a kind of a beachy, I don't know what you want to call this, blue green or something, mint. Maybe it's a mint color. Two-car garage, golf car garage. I'm just showing you guys, if you're out in the market looking to move to the villages, you know, and you're interested in verandas, courtyards, designer homes, this house right here, you get this, you really get a nice, more panoramic view of this retention pond. I'm sure this lot's probably going to be more money too. Oh yeah, and then you can look, this huge lanai back here. And it's funny, it's like early Sunday morning, I already hear people hollering about 300 yards from me. The backyard, so there's the wall, that privacy fencing separating the houses. There's the main wall, and this right here, that's going to be the view for this veranda house right here. You know, you want a view, you want prime real estate like this right here, it's going to come at a price. What that is, I don't know. You can always go to Village's website and it'll give you a lot of information. Oh wow. I come to the other wall right here. This house has got all of that. I mean, this house right here's got a massive yard. And all of this railing fence goes along the way to a gigantic bird cage with a swimming pool in it. This has got to be a built house or something. This isn't what normally the villages do. This is either a custom, custom house, a build, or something like that. So this one's already owned. Gotta be. To have a custom job like that. So imagine, if you will, had you to got this and you put all that in and you've got this massive wide open. I mean, this is the best lot right here. Maybe the house off on the distance may have a similar viewing, but they just get this huge, what I call a lakefront property, man. I mean, it's just goes on for days. They're overlooking this golf course. That's the golf course right out there. Getting that huge golf course out there. There's the high school right there. So, I mean, they're like you're right across the street from the high school. Right across the street. Zoom back out. So this lot right here, yeah, that's lifestyles of the rich and famous almost. Hey, if you got it and you can get it, I'd say jump on it. A spot like that goes almost as fast as the blueprints have been printed out on paper. Now I am going to get back over to the enclave that's out there in the village of Dabney. Now we're back in the Veranda neighborhood, guys, looking down the street. These are all very beautiful houses out here. I got a feeling when I'm sitting out here, I'm standing out here, and I hear a lot of birds like geese, all kinds of other stuff. This is the best. This is the best spot right here. Great views. I could hear the geese way off in the distance and they're loud, but I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up on that or not. But anyway, I'm gonna quit dreaming right here. And let's get back to the neighborhood look here. We're gonna continue taking a look at these verandas. Now it goes without saying, I know you got the privacy fences. I still get people commenting on the videos, and you've always got those wackos that make silly comments about, oh, these look like mobile homes. Is that a mobile home? They look weird. Oh, those houses are built too fast. Well, I don't know, that could be argumented, or an argumentable topic or whatever. I can't talk, but you know, is that open for debate? You know, I used to believe, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think these houses are built too fast. It just seems that, you know, the quality could be not there. But once I learned and realized that these houses are built to code, just because they're done fast doesn't mean they're not done right. They have a particular system, and they're able to get these up in a shorter amount of time by the way that it's done. And these houses are built of quality. So I mean, don't let anybody try to tell you otherwise. Let's continue to ride. You know, that house that had that swimming pool is out of, I guess it's part of the Veranda neighborhood, because that house right there, it's got a massive swimming pool and all in the back. And there's your fencing. So yeah, you could put swimming pools in verandas and all that, in case anybody's wondering. I'm not sure why that, you know, has that pool, all that. Is that a built one for somebody in particular? Not sure, but these houses come in a wide variety of different colors and shades. Some people feel like the homes are built too close to one another. You know, I've heard it said that, well, the houses north of 44, you know, between 466 and 466A and all that, they had larger lots, and those houses and everything looked a lot better because they weren't so close together. You know, they had bigger lots and things like that. I think I have seen a lot of that. But these homes are just as beautiful, in my opinion. We're actually coming to a whole nother section of this retention pond. And guys, we're going to take a look back here right sec. I'm going to park. Just listening to the birds. There's the high school, the bleachers for the football field. I think that's a special arts building or something back there. You're overlooking this nice, large, it's a good size, very pretty golf course. Let's take a look at some of these birds if we can see them. I don't know if those are crows or ravens. I have a hard time telling the difference. I think it's either the crows or ravens are kind of more found in particular regions of the country, more so than others. I think it's something I read, but whatever they are, they're black. Sound like crows. Anyway, guys, back to the video. Here's that retention pond that comes all the way around. And this thing just goes on and on and on. And we're at the back of the little dead end street back here. I'm gonna try to walk around here in the back a little bit. It's almost like as if this thing was built like a moat. You know, I don't think they made this into a, no, I would say, is this a little island? But no, I see the end of it just wraps around in a, like a big, almost like a horseshoe kind of thing, or like a large J shape. There's the back of this house. So if you want a big old view of the high school, and you've also got something over here to look at. It has something to do with rocks and gravel, and I don't know if that's a permanent thing or that's just something temporary until they get everything constructed. I don't know. Not sure what that is, but you can see mounds of rock piles or something out there. And we're looking over here at the other side of this veranda wall, of the wall that's separating the veranda neighborhood from your regular designer homes. Giant yard. I got no sod on it as of yet, so these are still up and coming. But there's the end of the retention pond, and it just goes all the way around to the other side. You know, one thing about getting a prime lot, very fortunate enough. You know, Susan and I already bought our vacation home that we've moved into. We love it. But if we were to re-pick something, of course you'd want a nice house to where it's positioned correctly and you get a beautiful view. And I like it when the villagers plants palm trees. That just adds to your landscape, you know, that you didn't have to pay for. But these are early palms, and once they get big, it's going to be nice. And then when people do their stuff, if they put more palms and just, you can just add on, you know, and really just make it into a, you know, your little tropical paradise. Trust me when I tell you, if I had it my way, I'd love to be able to go inside, you know, and just look at some floor plans, things like that. But you can't do that whatsoever. We're gonna keep riding around, and I just heard somebody pull up. Can you believe it? At 8 something in the morning. Got some houses over here, some verandas that are, I don't know if they're 100% finished. Some look more completed than others. I think we came in this way. I'm gonna back up so I can ride around. Yeah, we gotta try to flip on the inner part in here. Come in, and you're coming in on the Kim Porter Way, and in this street right here, the inner neighborhood section is Carla Fink Court. Now I don't know if it's just me or not, but some of these names are just, I don't know, weird. I hate to say that because I have a feeling these are people's names that they name these streets after. You know, relatives, friends, employees, people, you know, associated to the village or something. I think is what I've heard. So you get some really different names. many houses in this little section right here. Well, that would be all of them actually, guys. We just saw everything in this Veranda neighborhood. And this is the last remaining home coming out of this Veranda neighborhood. And a lot of people already starting to show up, come flying in here. It's 8:25 in the morning. I don't know if they're contractors or what, but anytime the Villages pretty much opens up a new neighborhood and ready for sale, there'll be a lot of activity. There's some new early palms that somebody's gonna get to have next to their house, which always just adds something, you know, adds a flavor to your own personal landscaping, I think. But if anybody out there is looking to get hold of the Villages, and the street that you want to come down to is Kemport Way off of Berry Loop. The Village of Moultrie Creek, Verandas West, guys. And here's the back of these veranda homes coming down Bar Boulevard. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you, I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed.